Well, hello conference family. Lovely to chat with you again. Another week has passed and I hope it's been a blessed one for you. It's been good for me, although it's been mixed in with a few challenges as well. All of those things that inevitably come up when you're working from home and not going out much, and can always create a few tensions and issues. But God's good, and it's lovely to be able to chat to you again today. This week I downloaded that federal government's COVID Safe app, and I'm happy to have that on my phone so that if coronavirus rears its ugly head in a major way again here in Townsville, then they can let me know if I've got close to somebody who's been infected. I've also been excited to see the plans develop for our nationwide evangelistic program starting now on May 8, not May 1 as I told you last week. They pushed it back a little bit just to give folk more time, and I'll put on the screen there the address, the link that you can go to register for that, and feel free to pass that on to friends and contacts so that they can be blessed also by these programs that come at a time where people need hope and comfort. So pray for them, participate in them, and please share them with your friends, family, and other interests that are in your network. I've sat in a lot of Zoom meetings this week, and I think that's the changing nature of church life for many of us. But I thought I'd share some interesting statistics with you because the South Pacific Division manages all of the subscription Zoom accounts. So not the free ones, but all of the ones that allow you to have more people and meet for indefinite periods of time. So out of all of the accounts that the South Pacific Division manages for our church across the division territory, last month there was 10,633 meetings with a total of 175,000 participants, and the total number of meeting minutes is 5,889,868. That's an awful lot of Zooming, and of course that doesn't include other platforms that people have been using to meet as well, and but it's just a phenomenal amount of meeting time where our church right across the division has been able to get together and still be blessed and be a blessing to others through these online platforms such as Zoom. Just wanted to mention for a couple of minutes a little bit to do with mental health. Because what happens in a lockdown, like in any disaster, is that we all kind of go through stages. And at first, when it looked like the restrictions were coming on, everybody was in what we call the heroic phase, where it's like, yes, we can do this, we need this, we're going to get on top of this, and everyone's helping one another, and it's all good, and they're following the directions and making the most of it. And then at the end of that heroic phase, you have a bit of a honeymoon phase where everybody's still happy and content to be doing the right thing. But eventually, in any crisis or catastrophe, because these phases are all the same, regardless of whatever disaster strikes, what happens is you get to the disillusionment phase, where people start to say, you know what, I'm sick of being locked down, I just want to go out and I want to do this and I want to do that, and they start flouting the rules and all of the rest. And just at the moment, we're starting to see a little bit of disillusionment creep in, and perhaps you felt that too. Well, don't be too hard on yourself, because it's a natural phase in any disaster cycle. And what's really encouraging is that both the Northern Territory and Queensland governments have got a roadmap where they're starting to lift restrictions, and we're very grateful for that. And hopefully they'll just keep lifting enough restrictions at the right time so that we don't dwell in that disillusionment phase where we just want to rebel and try and get out and get some sense of normal life again. So hang in there, folks, because there are positive signs ahead for us as some of the restrictions are being lifted, and we will get through this and come out okay. I want to leave you with a promise kind of along those lines where Paul says in 2 Corinthians chapter 4 and verse 17 and 18, "For our present troubles are small and they won't last very long." So we don't look at the troubles that we can see now, but rather we fix our gaze on things that cannot be seen. For the things that we see now will soon be gone, but the things that we cannot see will last forever. Can I encourage you in the coming week to fix your gaze on the heavenly things that can't be seen. Our present troubles are going to pass very soon. So be of good cheer. God's in control. He's sitting on his throne, and and he's going to get us through this time of crisis. So folks, have a wonderful week. Be blessed and take care of yourselves.